Hey guys, and welcome back. So an update on my vegetable garden. So this is the new trellis that I built this year, and look at those long gourds. So this year here, it's a little bit more elegant, and as you can see, right now it's in the afternoon, and the sun sets over there, and now I can see a ray of light hidden whatever is growing here. So then I am prolonging the sunlight here a little bit longer, so I'm able to grow some tomatoes. But you can see I'm I'm dealing with a lot of powder mildew here in my yard. I'm not sure what the cause is, but a lot of powder mildew. So maybe next season I may spray some copper fungicide. So hopefully maybe that's for the next year. But these are my grapes tomatoes, and they're growing, they're producing. That means is getting a lot of sun, enough sun for it to produce. Look at that. So my kids loves these tomatoes here, so I'm growing them, but it's probably cheaper to buy from Costco, really. Get it whenever you want. And it's not that expensive. But here you gotta wait for some time to enjoy them, and then once you eat them, you gotta wait again. But look at the long gourds, beautiful, right? So I had actually one more right here, but I cut that and just a little bit ago, and going to give that to my mom to make something. But this is the variety that I'm growing this season. It's different than the other varieties that have grown. I've grown the star variety, the Nam Te Yao. I think that's the variety. But this is supposedly the Vietnamese variety. Someone already pinched it to make sure that it's still edible. But this variety here is cleaner in my opinion, and it's whiter. It's a whiter, almost white yellow flesh, and it's very pretty, almost snowy kind of flesh. I'm sorry, the skin. The flesh is probably green whitish. But this here, supposedly it can actually get this big all the way down here, maybe about 4 feet. So these guys here are supposed to be grow a little bit longer. But for long gourd, you want to harvest them young. You want to eat them young. So so I guess it retain. It's more sweet. It's sweeter when it's younger. So that's the reason why I harvested one and gave that to my mom. But I'm gonna leave these guys here and let it grow a little bit longer to see how long it gets. But from judging from this guy here and how tender the skin is right now, I think it has a way to go. It can probably get all the way down here, and I'll probably hit it when I walk by. Now it's still a little bit over my head. But these guys here, it's very quick, very quick. This here from bloom pollination, that you're looking at about a week and a half. So very quickly. And each time, with my experience, each vine, only one vine for me, one vine. So each vine at one given time, it can it can hold on to about 4. It actually 4 long gourds, and then and whatever you pollinate, it kind of saves it. It saves it. It's still tiny, and then once you harvest one, and then it'll grow. It'll grow the other one. Some of these guys here, I did not pollinate, so these are the female flowers, so they just turn brown and falls off. Here's one small one right there that is turning yellow, so I'm thinking that it's not gonna bloom. So this guy here, I did not pollinate, so that's not gonna do anything. So right now, we're not eating long gourds that much. So I'll probably wait until I maybe harvest these guys here, maybe give one to the neighbor, and then pollinate some more. But this vine here can feed a lot of people, and just look at this, beautiful with the new trellis. I love it. So my bitter melon, supposed to be here. I germinated them in a bag, and then once they got this long, I threw them in here, and then it got up to this high off the ground, and then something ate 2 of them. So no bitter melon this year. So maybe next year. This is my cucumber. Not a lot of pollinators here, so I have to manually pollinate these guys here. So, but I've been quite busy, so not that many cucumbers yet, just 2 so far. But it's doing okay. So as you can see, you know, the sun is hitting this. Before this trellis here was like this, so then it pretty much it blocks everything in the afternoon here. So so I'm glad I did this. Some green beans. Just too many to be honest. We can't finish them all. Some here. This is the pole variety, so it climbs. This is the bush or the shrub variety here, so it's on the ground. Some more green beans. The kids love them, so I'm glad I have them. So an update here, over to the other side. This side here, I grew a bunch of things over here, and then I was like, it's covering the sun here. Oh, my asparagus. My asparagus, I kind of plucked them because it was right here, no sun, it can't get big, and then it was blocking my only pepper plant right here. It finally grew, so I'm gonna have some chili, Thai chilies, and then the basil was getting in its way, the sun, and then I cut it, and then this pole here is supposed to be my my wing beans, but then it's too into the house, into the wall, so it's not getting any sun up here. So that's the reason why it's only growing down here. So next year I have to move this out a little bit, and then this trellis here out a little bit too. Some Malabar spinach. The leaves are huge, but my wife said it's not that great because I think it's not getting a lot of sun, so it doesn't have the flavorful taste. It doesn't taste that great. It's not sweet. But my tomatoes, finally able to harvest one yesterday. I had like 10 or 20 of these big guys here down here, and rat ate them all. I have a trap there, but nothing yet. So it seemed to have stopped coming for the past maybe a week, so we were able to harvest one. So this is the celebrity. Tastes pretty good, not too bad. And it is a determinate, a semi-determinate, so it doesn't get too big. So I still got a lot more up here, so hopefully we'll get to enjoy these guys up here. But it's just some basil, some Vietnamese coriander. This guy was not growing, was not doing good because this was covering it, and then I had an eggplant here that was covering it, and we didn't eat the eggplant, so I took that away. So note for next season, don't don't plant too much, just enough to enjoy and have a a nice decent vegetable garden. Okay, so let's go back and look at this one more time from this angle. Look at that, beautiful, love it. It's more for aesthetic than to eat, really. We don't eat that a lot of long gourds. Usually my mom who makes something out of it, but not too much. All right, guys, quick update on the new trellis, what I have in my veggie, and I'm excited. I want to see how long this guy here can how long this guy can get down to. I'm hoping to be right here, so that'll be maybe 3 to 4 feet. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good day now, and please give me a thumbs up if you like the content, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to stay up to date with me and my garden. Thank you. Have a good day.